All right, so hello and welcome to a rocket launch. And that whining you hear is Tinkerbell. I know. You just want all the Cheerios. So, I do have it up. It is a Japanese rocket launch, and they don't really have proper hosts, so there's not like a host from JAXA sitting and talking. There's not a host from Mitsubishi Heavy Industries. It is a bunch of volunteers that have gotten together and put together the stream, which is pretty cool because otherwise I don't think it would happen. So, yeah, I have glasses. I've had glasses for a minute. How many toilets are in space? There are 3 toilets in space right now. Yeah, I have glasses now. I don't know if you missed it. I can see without the glasses. I don't have glasses on when I'm applying makeup. But I have glasses because I have astigmatism. And yeah. My cat is watching while in my lap and is freaked out by my dog. Aww. No barking. They're not going to listen to that. Yeah, I have astigmatism and I've had problems with migraines, so the great big experiment is seeing if life is better with glasses, and it is. Anyways, what happened to the 4th toilet, asked Paranor. So there were four toilets in space, because Paranor's not going to let this go. There were 4 toilets in space, and the 4th one was in Soyuz, and Soyuz is in three parts. There's the part where the engines and extra outside stuff is. There's the orbital module, which is round, and then there's the command module, right? So the command module is where the astronauts and cosmonauts sit when they shuttle back and forth between the ISS and the Earth. The orbital part, when it took much longer than 6 hours to get to the ISS, we're talking days, that would be kind of the part you'd hang out in. And there's a toilet in that. And it's just a hose with attachments, and it's stowed in a cabinet, and it's not pleasant to use. Think of like riding a bicycle or a horse or a witch riding a broom or a motorcycle. Yeah. So, yeah. When the Soyuz comes down, the 3 parts break apart, and only 1 part comes back down to Earth. And the command module is what comes back down with the humans. So the orbital module and the bit with all the engines and stuff, like, those burn up in the atmosphere. So the 4th toilet was burned up in the atmosphere. So, Paranor is being quite sassy. Did the Boeing thing have a toilet? No. Not yet. I don't think so. I think they may have just had a mass simulator in there. It's actually kind of hard to get information on, like, new space flights. Hey. You don't need to be so loud. Things like, I just want Cheerios though, Mom. Oh, yo. Paranor's in a normal sassy mood. Anyways, we need to make launch bingo for this thing. So here's the stream while I get launch bingo up and going. And I'll get the music playing again, because I don't think there's a whole lot of talking in English right now that we'll be able to understand. So there's the music. Bingo Baker going, and yeah. Ha! It did it. It knew exactly what I wanted. That was my phone. Shut up, phone. Okay, that shouldn't happen again. Okay. So, here's Bingo Baker. So this is IGS optical 7. Launch. Bingo! And then we, as always, have dogs barking. Da-da-da! JAXA. Mitsubishi Heavy Industries. This is an H-IIA. Alpha, so we'll have T minus. Liftoff. This is going to be trickier, so any word said by any word in volunteer stream. So that's not this stream, it's the stream I'm hosting. Stream in English. Any word not in English. Annie messes up a pronunciation. What else? So yeah, this is going to be hard. Fry says, I have to say I didn't know there were 3 toilets in space. I know, right? Hey, Buster Punker. Oops, no. I can't even spell pronunciation correctly. Oops, oh no. Will I get grounded if you lose? No. They are launching a spy satellite. Not for public release, because I think I saw that on a slide earlier. Oh, fairing. I don't know if they're going to show, because it's ground-based, I don't think they're going to be able to show the fairing separation. I don't think they're going to be able to show the fairing separation. I don't know what kind of notes they're going to have as far as like max Q, deployment, so on and so forth. So that's why this is really hard. And no, JAXA does not do official feeds. So, yeah, this is going to be an in the air and done, I think. So, oh, they do stream stuff? I stand corrected, but this is a spy satellite. This is a spy satellite. Delay? Okay. Any mention of the weather? I feel like that's fair. People on volunteer stream? People on camera on volunteer stream. Extreme close-up? Let's see, what else? Memorabilia? I know that's not spelled right. How is that spelled right? That's not spelled right. It's close. No, it's not even close. There we go. Ignition. Oh, that's a good one. Noise, water, suppression system. I think this is solid. I don't know if we'll be able to see the boosters that come off. I don't. Sure. Any animal on volunteer stream. On camera. At launch site. There we go. Oh, stages are hydrolox, boosters are solid. Could do marbles over bingo. Yeah, but we only need 6 more terms. Satellite. Orbit. Classified. Tinker stole a soul. I have delay, so why not scrub? 0, sure. Alright. Yeah, but this is, I don't, Okay, so I'm gonna click generate. And when you get it, this is what you'll see. Excuse me while I get the URL for everybody. Paste. Oops, that's not what I wanted to make full screen. So you'll just click generate card. You'll click OK, I understand. And boom, there's your bingo card. So let me play around with a few things. We're gonna pause the music and I am going to relocate this. I'm gonna turn the sound on. Hey, the countdown starts. We're just in time.
関係者による最終的な確認作業が続けられており、現在のところすべて順調との報告を受けています。H-IIA ロケット41号機は本日ターミナルカウントダウン作業を開始し、現在はその最終段階にあります。打ち上げ8分前より打ち上げに向けた秒読みが開始されます。
Okay.
あれ、今配信行ってます？止まってます？ですね、止まった後の復帰してたら復帰も言ってもらわないとちょっと現場見れてないので、はい、今は大丈夫でしょうか？ OK、OK、はい。止まり始めてるんだったら、今だったらなんか設定変えたりできるんですけど、これ以降はですね、もう10分切ってるので、設定変えるとですね、打ち上げ自体の配信がなくなってしまう感じなので、視聴に支障がない程度のトラブルなのか、これはもう手をちょっと根本的に直さないと無理だよとか、その辺のですね、皆さん、視聴者も皆さん、スタッフとして扱いますからね。はい。はい、了解、OK ですね。じゃあ10分切りましたので、すべてのカメラを録画状態にして回ります。
Alright, so you should have free space ticked off, any word not in English, T minus because they have the countdown start, so we'll just count that as T minus. We have the dogs really trying to bark.
480打ち上げ8分前です。打ち上げに向けた秒読みが開始されました。種子島宇宙センター滝崎総合司令塔から H-IIA ロケット41号機の打ち上げ状況をお伝えしております。現在各機ともロケット打ち上げの最終作業を行っています。また警戒区域の安全は確認されています。460、59、58、57、56、55、54、53、52、51、450。
Okay.
衛星系準備完了。
Alright.
440。
Yeah, I was hoping they'd show the memorabilia again. But I guess it is too close to lunchtime.
430、29、28、27、26、25、24、23、22、21、420、19、18、17、16、15、14、13、12、11、12、13、14、15、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、16、17、
11、410、409、408、407、406、405、404、403、402、401、400。
Okay then.
390。
I'm not entirely too sure what's happening.
380。
I guess.
370。
Yeah, they are. Somebody is counting a whole lot. They're rebooting.
360。
That's only
打ち上
mildly
げルート前
terrifying.
です。現在車上の天候は晴れ、気温摂氏 11.7 度、北北西の風毎秒 6.4 メートルです。
350。
H-IIA ロケット41号機の打ち上げに問題はありません。本日の打ち上げ予定時刻は日本時間の午前10時34分00分です。
340。
Possibly? It was totally a countdown.
330。
I'm not sure, Open Cage. I missed a lot. They
320。
had a lot of stuff earlier. And I was hoping they would show it again.
310、309、308、307、306、305、304、303、302、301、300。
打ち上げ5分前です。
290、89、88、87、86、85、84、83、82、81、280、79、78、77、76、75、74、73、72、71、270、69、68、67、66、65、64、63、62、61、260、59、58、57、56、55、54、53、52、51、250、49、48、47、46、45、44、43、42、41、240、39、38、37、36、35、34、33、32、31、
How's that? Is that better?
220。210。200。190、89、
Oh, that's
88、
cool.
87、86、85、84、83、82、81、180。
打ち上げ3分前です。全システムの電源が外部から内部に切り替えられました。
170。160。150。
So this is a JAXA launch, so you can click that square.
140、39、38、37、36、35、34、33、32、31、130、29、28、27、26、25、24、23、22、21、120、19、18、17、16、15、14、13、12、11、12、13、12、11、12、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、12、14、13、
Whoa, whoa. That took off much. There you go. Now you can hear it. It was much faster than what I was expecting. I wasn't I was like, oh, there's still some time before it launches. Yeah, it happened. It was just boom. They're doing their best to track it as it goes too. It's a decent sized rocket, Astro V. 80 quit counting. Maybe she was on the rocket. No, she starts back up. They are doing a great job. The boosters are solid. Wonder if they hit max Q yet. There's the booster separation. Yeah, the volunteer on the camera is doing an amazing job. Max Q. It's when a lot of things could potentially go wrong. And there's the nice little trail, or I know it has a particular name. A cloud? Contrail, yeah, that's probably a good way to put it, is contrail. Yeah, it's really cool. Alright, Tink. Tinker, alright. Alright, Tink. So did anybody manage to get a bingo? Let's see a couple of are they gonna do an extreme close-up? Hey, it's an extreme close-up. So I'm not sure what happens now. It went, because these are volunteers.
はい、というわけで、途中ちょっとピントがやっぱり民生品だとなかなか厳しいかなと、ピントずれてるのかなと思ったらそうでもなくっていう感じのシーンがありましたが、まあそこそこ終えたんではないかなと思います。で、今車点の方を映してますけれども、たまにですね、車点の方で今の何？今の不穏な今の不穏なメッセージ何？
衛星フェアリング分離。
あ、フェアリング分離ずいぶん遅かったような気も。あ、でもこんなもんかな。
I'm gonna assume that was fairing jettison.
でもまさか保存できてないとかっていううちないよね。これ保存できてなかったらすごいショックなんだけどさ。まあいいや。で、とりあえずですね、ロケット打ち上がったんですが、ロケットのお仕事はですね、衛星を軌道に投入するところまでがお仕事です。地上を飛び立ってもですね、目的の、軌道に入らなければ、お仕事は、失敗になってしまいますので、まだ、打ち上げ成功と、言える段階ではありません。衛星分離までしばらくお待ちください。衛星分離が確認されたら、初めて、ロケットのお仕事が成功したということになりますので、まだまだ気が抜けないです。
打ち上げ後6分が経過しました。第1弾の燃焼は正常であり、ロケットは順調に飛行を続けています。
ちなみにですね、今回も、打ち上げ後、打ち上げ2時間後にですね、今日の打ち上げの結果どうでしたという記者会見が予定されていまして、一応それの配信もする予定です。で、そうすると一旦ですね、今屋上に設置してある機材を片付けて、3階に戻して、その後4階にもう1回設置し直すっていう作業がありまして、
第1弾エンジン燃焼停止。
なのでちょっ
と第1弾第2弾ロケット分離。第2弾エンジン燃焼開始。
はい。で、先ほどいたロケットの真ん中の黒い部分から上下に分かれて、上に分かれましたね。で、もうフェアリング分離っていうアナウンスがありましたけど、フェアリングはですね、空気の摩擦とかその辺、あともしくはロケットの爆音から衛星を守るためのものなので、それを外したということですね。もうロケット、衛星自体はですね、もう宇宙空間におります。酸素とか大気の影響がないところですね。あとは地球の重力に引っ張られて落っこちてこないように、あとは速度を出すという感じで、今第2弾が、軌道速度を出すために、速度を稼いでいる状況ですね。はい。で、ちょっと記者会見の準備とかもあるので、ちょっと、機材の撤収をしつつ、はい、分離のアナウンスを待ちたいと思います。ちょっと私作業に入ります。
The number of English loan words is just enough that I can say, yeah, I think this happened. I heard fairing, I heard engine. That does not mean you get more Cheerios, but I guess I can throw more Cheerios at you, Tinker. So I think we're just gonna hang out. I don't know what to do now. And yeah, keeper maps, I agree. I think it is easier to use generally understood technical terms than to translate them. What languages do I speak? Okay. So, English, obviously. I can read French better than I can write it, speak it, or listen to it. I can pick up words here and there when I'm listening to French. I don't have enough practice in French to quickly write stuff off the top of my head.
ロケットは現在安定して飛行を続けています。
And a lot of that's just an exposure thing. I can pick out certain characters,
ロ
certain
ケット is ノミナルです。
I can pick out certain Chinese characters. I have an interest in sign language. I have
カ
interest
メラはないですよ。
camera.
はい、YouTube のコメントでオンボードカメラをくれと言われてしまいました、ね。
Aw, he's talking about YouTube. Yeah, I speak Franglais.
とりあえず衛星分離のアナウンスぐらいまではこのまま待って、分離が終わったらちょっと疑惑のリプレイがちゃんと録画が残ってるかどうか確認したいと思います。なんか記録できませんとかっていう、はい、
打ち上げ後10分が経過しました。ロケットは順調に飛行しています。
ロケット is nominal.
Nominal. There we go. The rocket's nominal. That's good. I think I forgot to put nominal on the thing. I have an interest in sign language. I can pick out Chinese characters here and there. A lot of that, I think, is due to the fact that I was working on a project to take my really cool Chinese astronomy book with the constellations, the Chinese sky lore, and put them into Stellarium. I haven't touched that project in a long while. And part of that was from a little bit of time I spent in Hong Kong. Like, I can pick out the day and month characters without a problem. Just because I saw them everywhere for like 2 weeks. I was told that I speak Brazilian Portuguese like a child, and I imagine it's even worse now. I just don't practice a lot of these as much as I should. Hey, extreme close-up for real now. So, yeah, it's mostly English. I can pick out bits and pieces. It's easier for me if I see it written. I can piece what it means. Listening to it is a different story. So, I don't know if that really answers your question. But, yeah. Being in Mexico was interesting because I could pick out bits. I could make out what things were if it was written out, but I couldn't always understand everything that was said to me. So, yeah. Poutine. Also, Refs Matt, I'm kind of impressed and amazed at your ability just to like switch your French on like that, because I have to work at it because it's not that easy for me because I'm just out of practice. Like the last time I formally studied French was well over 10 years ago, so. But yeah, I have an interest in languages. I do fairly decently. It's just I don't get enough practice, and I don't really push myself to practice. I did purposefully read a book in French while I was in China, though, while I was waiting in line for immigration. So, I used to be able to read, like, way more, no, I don't know if that Disable for an hour. And I used to be able to read a whole lot more French, like slang and stuff, but again, I've gotten out of the practice. Like I'll start playing a massive multiplayer online game where people are speaking mostly French, and then I'll be like, okay, because I don't understand anything of what's going on. And yeah. And then I'm not ever too sure when to like use tu or vu. And I know it's just safer to go with vu. Vu is the formal u, and tu is the informal u. And English doesn't really have this. Brazilian Portuguese doesn't have this anymore. They use something completely different. But like I know vu is safe. But I know that it can also be it can also potentially be considered rude, or yeah, like I don't want to be overly familiar, but I also know that if it's somebody in my peer group, sometimes it's okay to say tu. Like I see tu used a lot in games instead of vu, and that's what always confuses me. So I'm just gonna use vu. I'm just gonna use vu. Dog says vu. Dog does say vu. See, I would use tu for my dogs though. Right, Keeper. Vu is safe, but if you use it with a friend, it can seem impersonal, and that's what I'm worried about. But I also know that there's a way to ask, like, hey, can I use this? And it's just, yeah. Yeah. Like, I know to use tu with children, and I know that I can use tu with my pets. I know that I would use vu with an older adult. I know I would use vu with, like, Pamela, for example. And with like Susie, it would be either tu or vu, probably tu. And Pamela would probably insist on tu as well. So, yeah, it's also for a group of people. So if I was talking to Pamela and Susie together, it would be vu. If I was talking to Susie individually, it would probably be tu. So, yeah. See, I even have my French books handy, which I haven't read. So, Zazie dans la Metro is, because I think at this point we're just kind of hanging out. So it's going to get green screened out, and there's nothing I can do to help it. This is what I chose to read and write a paper on for like one of my French classes, and I could see all of the highlighting I had done because I just didn't understand words. And Zazie also has this interesting thing where it uses like phonetic spellings of French, and entire papers, like entire academic papers have actually been written about this book. It's an interesting book. So, see, oh yeah, Penro's like, you just wouldn't use French with Pamela. Pamela would say, nope, I'm out. Yeah, no, but Pamela enjoys practicing her Russian, and I have witnessed her getting into an argument with some poor guy in Pittsburgh just trying to sell headscarves, and the Pittsburgh has Slavic and German influence because a lot of immigrants from those areas came, and Oh, the stream the after launch press conference. Okay. So I think we'll just chill, hang out then. But he was selling these headscarves and he had them labeled as babushkas. And Pamela was like, that means grandmother. And the problem is, they're both right. Technically correct. They were both correct, and they were both technically correct, which is the funniest thing ever. So, the headscarves, babushkas, got their name from grandmothers who wore them, babushkas. So, because he's arguing with her saying, no, that word means headscarf. And she's arguing with him going, no, that word means grandmother or old lady. They're both right. It was hilarious. Pamela got into an argument with a troll in Skylia's chat that was trolling in Russian. Oh my. Yeah, she does make it a point to practice her Russian. It's interesting. So. Oh, there's a water jet. Oh yeah, you're right, there is a water jet. That counts. That we can count that as water suppression system. Right? If we're counting that as water suppression system, then, you know, I have a bingo. Oh wow, your mom visited St. Petersburg and was still Leningrad. And we had an extreme close-up earlier, and we had liftoff. There's been no people or animals on camera. There's been no delay, no scrub. I think the dogs barked. I probably messed up a French pronunciation. But yeah, I have a bunch of books in French. I haven't read them in a while. So. And I probably couldn't, like, trade this off on, like, a book trading site because it's all highlighted on the inside, and that's not how they like them. So. Oh, he speaks. Oh, you need the dog spark? Hey, Tinker, speak. Come on. That was weak. Okay, there, the dog's bark. Alright. Oh, the big voice.
H-IIA ロケット41号機の打ち上げ実況放送を終了いたします。ありがとうございました。
Thank you something.
はい、セパレーション確認されましたね。セパレーションコンファーム。これで一応、どういう軌道に入ったかっていうのが、ちゃんと目的の軌道に入ったかどうかがまだ発表されていませんが、とりあえず打ち上げ成功と言っていいでしょう。打ち上げ成功おめでとうございます。
Okay. He clapped. I don't know why he clapped.
さあ、問題の、はい。
So we're gonna exit full screen. I see a bunch of 8s over here. So that usually means something good. Oh, somebody donated money. A lot of 8s. Yeah, there's people bailing on that one. Oh, successful satellite separation. Alright, there we go. I know. Are you happy? Tinker's happy. That was going on. I don't know if I can pop this out so I can look at it. Alright. There we go. Now I can see chat. Oh, right. So a lot of the chat is in Japanese, and I can't read this. Oh, this is a replay. So they're going to replay the launch if you missed it.
もうちょっと早く、6倍速とか12倍速ぐらいが早送り欲しいぞっていう。
I am very grateful to the people in the YouTube chat that speak Japanese and just enough English to be like, hey, this is a replay.
これ俺もイヤホンで聞け、あ、これ聞けねえな。もうちょっと待って。これ、あ、ちょっとポンポンって。
Yes, you should totally go see him on site.
皆さんに音を聞かせようとすると配線が1本足りてないっていうことで今気がつきました。こうする必要がありますね。
They're like, okay, it's gonna be a replay, and yet here we are just sitting, watching at the rocket.
これは
Up, 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 up. Maybe something's happening?
一旦止めて
Oh, I think he's trying to find the
時間
right
戻す
spot.
の早くない？戻れないの？戻れないのか。そうか。色に。しかもこれ音出てない。
Okay, so more just waiting and waiting and waiting. Yeah, the fast forward symbol is universal. Yes, favorite human? Are you amused at how they're begging? He's just off camera too. Like his side and his wagging tail is on camera.
これリプレイができるのがいつになる
See, but then you have to follow through with it. Alright, y'all. What do you want to do? Do you want to see and follow or wait for the press conference? Do we just want to call it here? He's looks like our poor volunteer, or our awesome volunteer, is struggling to get the replay, the launch going. Up, maybe.
先にビデオカメラの方に
Alright, Vry. I will see you later. DPI's like, I'm gonna call it a day. Yeah, it's gotta be late where you are, DPI. Up. Is this it? Alright. Here's the replay. And I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Up. There it goes.
これでこう映るのか。
And there's the replay. Maybe they should have used a... Oh, there was a poll and I didn't even see. Alright, everybody's saying call it. That's fair. Maybe they should have used Twitch Vote. No, they used some kind of app, and...
これなんか、
Don't even
なん
get
で
me
センターに
started.
入ってないんだっていうのはですね、これ3台ぐらいまとめて同じ三脚に乗っているので、はい。ちょっと下に置いてある、下に位置しているカメラはちょっと下が映ってるんですね。
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause it. And... Yeah. So, it launched, everybody. It launched, and it's separated. Yeah, make it rain. All right. So congratulations to Keeper for the bingo. Make it rain. So thank you everybody for tuning in, and the paper and pencil ballots. Yeah, let's not even get started on that. So thank you for tuning in. Tomorrow is a busy, busy day. Oh, excuse me. We have 2 rocket launches tomorrow. Oops, where'd my thing go? We have 2 rocket launches tomorrow. Bye, favorite human! We have one at... These are Eastern time. 5:39 p.m. Eastern time. And 11:03 p.m. Eastern time. In UTC... That is February 9th at 2200 hours 39 minutes UTC, and February 10th 0400 hours 03 minutes UTC. So for me, both of those are tomorrow. And yeah, Science Sunday is also tomorrow before all of those. So it's going to be a busy, busy day with rocket launches and science, and there sounds like there might be some painting too. So yeah, come check us out tomorrow. This has been a production of PSI, that's Planetary Science Institute, working in collaboration with Youngstown State University here in Youngstown. It's dark outside, Ohio. PSI is a 501c3 nonprofit corporation, which means your donations are tax deductible where the laws allow. Speaking of donations, we are here because of you. So thank you for everyone that subbed, thrown bits at the dogs, pledged on Patreon, bought merch. I think you can even donate through PayPal. Like, thank you for all of that. Thank you. Y'all are amazing. If you can't afford to do any of that, we understand. You can follow here for free on Twitch, and you can sub on YouTube, and you can tell your friends, families, and enemies about us. And that's it. That's it. That's it. That's all. I will see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow. And yeah. So wherever you are in the world, have a wonderful insert time of day here, and I will see you all tomorrow. Come on, credits roll. All right. Bye.